Okay, second video for the channel. This is the 6th of February New York session. So, full transparency, I had a losing session here, kind of wiped out my profits from London and a bit further, but I can kind of see why it happened, and every day is a learning stage. Yeah. So, as I discussed in my previous video, I was quite bullish in London after we inversed this bearish imbalance on the 1 hour. And we subsequently pushed up all the way up here. So we've got New York high from yesterday here to take liquidity wise, and then we have the London high from the Thursday, and then we have the Asia high. So we obviously had this huge bullish 1 hour imbalance here, and we have this small one here that we haven't we haven't broken through that yet. So everything looks very bullish. But I'm going to talk, I actually took a short. So it's always funny, hindsight, when you actually, like, I'm recording this on Saturday and I take a step back. I say, why was I ever shorting? Like, there's no evidence to short here. Nothing's telling me to short. Everything's telling me that we're going up. The only reason why I had shorts in the back of my head is because we've been in a downtrend for the last few days. And then if you zoom really far out, we see this low here. Apologies. That was never taken. Let's put my phone on silent. That wasn't taken. So I had it in the back of my head that we've pushed up. We could come back down and take this low. I've noticed over the years, and that Nasdaq tends to, these big swing lows that are very obvious, it'll come down very close to it, but it won't take it, and it'll push away, create liquidity or grab liquidity, and then maybe eventually come down and take it. So yeah, and I thought, like, we've had a retracement over London. Maybe we take New York high and we go for the low. So let's just go down to the 15-minute chart and see where we are, and I'll bring price all the way up to the open. So that's the last 15-minute candle before 2:30, which is GMT time for the New York Open, which is 9:30 in New York. So we've got this 1 hour below. We've got this 15-minute here that we've just closed below. So I can't entirely remember my thought process coming into the market, but I thought because we closed below this 15-minute, I thought we were going to push lower, but we hadn't taken this high yet, this high, or this high. No, we had taken out all this, like these highs, this kind of low resting liquidity, if you will, but yeah, I just thought we were going to dump from here. So let's just go into the 5-minute for a second, and we'll play price forward. So this is the open. So what you can see happens is that we come down, we sweep, take out all these lows, take out this low, tap into this 1 hour fair value gap, and close bullish on the first 5-minute candle. And it didn't take this high here. So I should have been neutral. I should have been waiting. But I think I actually got in short just when that 5-minute candle closed, thinking that we were going to dump. And I don't tend to enter before New York opens. It moved in my direction a little bit, but then pulled back, and I think I closed for a small loss, or it kind of wiped out my London gains. So that was that. But let's just see again. Yeah, I just want to see if this high gets taken. I'll just go into the 1 minute because from what I remember, it does. And this probably would have been a clean, even though I know the day was eventually long. If you're thinking about a short, this is kind of a textbook short. So let's just see. Now, we had taken this minor high. Sorry, I had that previously marked out. But this is the New York high. And because that liquidity isn't taken, even though we have, if you look at this on the 1 minute, we have both of these inversed. That's actually the trade I took. Yeah. So this is where I got stopped out. And then I just stopped trading. I thought that was going to be the run lower, but ultimately what happened was I got stopped out because it wasn't. It's a swing in the middle of the previous New York session. This is the session high, so there'd be a lot more liquidity resting above that. And let's just go forward on the 1 minute. So it took it. You have a very clear bullish imbalance here that gets inversed, and that was a short where you've taken higher time frame liquidity. There's probably on a higher time frame, there's definitely a fair value gap here or an imbalance. So that could have been a short at least down to here from 1.5 hour. Yeah, so that was the trade of the day from a short perspective. But if I come out in the 15 minute, again, see this 15 minute fair value gap, like this move up, like this is obviously these candles down, what are considered an order block. Watch the 15 minute; it never closes below that. I think it might come up and down a couple of times. No, okay, that's when it went off to the races. But see these candles, this one here. Okay, just about closed, and that kind of tipped my my bias bearish. But look at this candle; it swept that low. This one didn't close. This one didn't close. So when this candle came up here, let's just put that in replay. It should have been pretty confident at that stage that, okay, we're looking quite bullish. So we're starting to, and this, so I did take this trade. I took a little bit of green on this. So this is where this 3 minute imbalance got inversed here. And then, yeah, you could have targeted, that's essentially yesterday's high up in Asia. So if I just call that yesterday's high, that's a 3.6 hour trade. And off to the, I think it got there eventually. Yeah, it did. But even if you're targeting the this other swing, that's still a nice 3 hour trade. Or if you're just targeting a fixed 2 hour. Yeah, it was just a bit of a difficult session, but again, it just reminds me to stay on the higher time frame if my bias isn't clear. The fact that I was bearish coming into it, and we tapped into this 1 hour, and we had such a bullish reaction. I should have immediately just said, okay, I know we're still seeking higher prices. But there you go. I hope you got something from that. I'm under 10 minutes here, so I'm going to shut it down, and I'll be back on Monday for London and New York.